Hey guys, this is SpongeBob SquarePants and Visuals01 here. Welcome back to another movie review. Now, since Minions and Monsters comes out in July of this year, and since I already did a review on the first Despicable movie, I do want to do reviews on more of the Despicable Me and Minions films, especially our Minions and Monsters coming out this July. And so yeah, I want to be doing a review on Despicable Me 2. Yeah, which obviously came out in the year of 2013. Yeah, this came out July 3rd, 2013. So yeah, and this movie obviously stars Steve Carell, as you can tell by the Blu-ray cover. Yeah, as Steve Carell plays the voice of Gru, obviously. So this movie is basically about where Gru, his girls Margot, Eve, and Agnes, and the Minions are back. Like this takes place after the first movie, like where something suspicious was happening, and basically, like after Gru, of course, is no longer a villain at like yeah, because he reformed himself in the first movie. Basically, he gets taken by um this newer character, Lucy, and Gru meets like Silas Ramsbottom, yeah, who is head of the AVL, aka Anti-Villain League. And basically they're they're an organization that dedicated to fighting crime on a global scale. Yeah, that's what it is. And basically, um, yeah, Gru and Lucy must figure out who that villain is of who used that magnet. Yeah, the one who used that magnet to wipe out to like that stole a lot of things from the Arctic. I think it looks like yeah, it's somewhere. Yeah, it was somewhere where there was a lot of ice and snow, basically, and yeah, basically, Gru and Lucy must go undercover at a mall to figure out who this villain is, and yeah, they must find out who's responsible for holding the PX41 serum, the serum that turns like creatures into monsters. Which I remember that's how the minions turned to purple monsters in this movie. So yeah, yeah, and basically, Gru gets suspicious because about El Burro, who's actually El Macho, who's actually the main bad guy in this movie. So yeah, like Gru and Lucy must stop a criminal mastermind, save the world. So yeah, that's pretty much what the plot is. Now, what do I think of this movie? Now, I remember getting all excited. I remember having a lot of fun with this movie when I saw this movie years back in 2013, and like obviously, I definitely think it's no surprise that Despicable Me got seals. The first Despicable Me movie was so popular and was such a hit that, and the Minions, they're so big and popular with its merchandise and all, so it makes sense Despicable Me would get a sequel. So yeah, and I gotta say, yeah, after seeing this movie so many times, this movie I definitely think is amazing. Like now, in case you're wondering, if I had to pick which one to enjoy more, the first one or this one, possibly this one. Don't get me wrong, I love the first movie, but if I had to pick one to enjoy more, I think this one at least. But they're both still perfect movies, no doubt about it. Like I really like the stories of this movie. I like how it likes it in a way. It has like a mix of romance and spies in this, and yeah, and spy in this movie. Like yeah, this movie's about spies, and this movie's about romance. And I really like how it has a good combination of both. It's like Gru falls in love with Lucy, and Lucy becomes Gru's new wife in this movie. And I also really like how it's a good combination of spies, like spy related stuff in this movie, because Gru and Lucy are secret agents in this movie. I actually really like that a lot. Yeah, interesting story. Like, and there were definitely funny moments. I thought it was funny when Margot falls in love with Antonio in this movie, who was like revealed to be El Macho's son. Like that I thought was a pretty funny like part in this movie. So yeah, story to this movie is a lot of fun, and animation's obviously amazing. Of course, like yeah, I think all the Despicable Me Minions movies have awesome animation, and characters are awesome. Like Gru is still likable as ever, and Lucy, who becomes Gru's wife in the movie, like she's pretty amazing. Like Yeah, pretty epic character, I thought. Like, yeah, and, the three girls in this movie, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, they're pretty funny. Like, yeah, they're funny characters in this film as well, and Minions are obviously hilarious. Like, I thought they were especially funny as purple monsters, so, yeah, soundtrack is amazing. I think it's interesting that the song Happy by Pharrell Williams is in this movie, and I really like the ending where the Minions sing their own rendition of YMCA. Like, that was a lot of fun. Like, yeah, the Minions version of YMCA is awesome, in my opinion, so, yeah. I gotta say, yeah, this is definitely one of Illumination's best, and definitely one of their best sequels, like, so overall, I give Despicable Me 2 a 5 out of 5 and a 10 out of 10. Definitely a perfect movie. I have no flaws in this movie whatsoever. So that's when we review on Despicable Me 2. And one of these days, I do want to do a review on Minions and even Despicable Me 3 and Minions The Rise of Gru and Despicable Me 4 at some point before I go see Minions and Monsters this summer. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my movie on Despicable Me 2, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.